What up, though, man? My Detroit Lions pride fan base, man. Listen, it's a lot to talk about, and we didn't get a chance to do the post-game or pre-game show. I mean, it's holiday weekend. A lot of things are happening for a lot of us. And so, we didn't get a chance to do it. So I figure I'm going to come on and talk today. Now, let me just be clear that I'm about to probably tick off a few Lions fans because some of y'all views are without merit. They just don't have the merit. So I see we got some people in the building with me already, man. I appreciate it. Angelo in the building. We got Mars in the building. We got Big Mike in the building. Let's see who else we got up in here. We got Mr. Marcus in the building. We got Go Lions in the building. Like I said, I'm probably gonna upset some of y'all with what I'm gonna say, and it ain't my goal or my attention to upset you. But let's start off with the first part of it. Obviously, the Detroit Lions get their butts handed to them versus the Panthers, and my question is this: we got my man Cam in the building. What up, though? Cam, listen, the sad part is watching Cam's video about PJ Walker showed me more of what the problem is with this Lions team. And like I said, I'm finna rub some people the wrong way, so get ready for it. Y'all know I'm cool with it. Okay? But let's be honest. This at this point, as a fan base, we really should not be shocked. We should not be amazed. We should not be upset. We should not be aggravated. At this point, as a Lions fan, ask yourself, what are you really upset about? Are you because if your expectations were high on the head coach, then yeah, you got a legit reason to be upset. But my problem is the fan base because the Lions lose 20-0. And not only was it in the media, not only was it on Twitter, not only was it on everything I saw, they lose 20-0 and everyone blames the quarterback. Just blows my mind, people. Nobody stopped, not once, not one person stopped to say to themselves, we have a quarterback with torn ligaments in his throwing hand. He threw the ball 33 times, and they ran the ball 17 total times. 4 of those 17 runs were RPOs with the quarterback who has a torn ligament in his hand. Nobody questioned that. Nobody, did anything like that, right? They went straight to Stafford is throwing high. Stafford is throwing low. Stafford is throwing wide left and wide right. And I'm thinking, in a game that is literally 7-0, you run the ball how many times in the second half? I want y'all to take a second to think about this. The score at halftime was 7-0, right? Like not like 28-3. 7-0. And they ran the ball how many times in the second half? I counted literally 6, and 3 of them were RPO runs for the quarterback. Now, as much as I love me some Stafford, when did he become Michael Vick? When did Stafford become Lamar Jackson? We are, as a fan base, have to stop this. Ask yourself this question, okay? Here we are. We sitting up here, right? And just go back. We into our 3rd season with Matt Patricia. Before that, right? Answer this question. Who has Matt Patricia elevated on this team? Name me one player since Matt Patricia, who has been here, has gotten better. One. Just give me one. I'm not looking for no elaborate answer. Just one. Name one player where we got better, or that player got better under Patricia. Just one. Just one. But yet, we're going to sit here and talk about the quarterback. Now, he gave me Romeo Core. Okay, so we got Romeo Core. Okay. If you feel like he got improved, cool. Kennard, he gone now. No. Swift is a rookie. You can't put Swift on there. Ragnow, Ben Ragnow. They started Ragnow at guard. Don't forget that, Go Lions. They started him out at guard. Benjamin says they elevated the cafeteria crew. That might have did that. You know, I mean, but it hasn't been one player. John Pennicini, he don't count. That's a rookie. Look how long it took them to put him in. The first game, I was like, yo, this dude destroyed him. By the second game, I'm like, when y'all can give him some more snaps? Like, no, like there's like when I mean elevate, let me be clear, people. I mean that person was like hot garbage, and now they're elevated to where if they hit the free agent market, they'll have a market. Romeo Core, maybe. I'll give you that one. But outside of that, I'm not even sure he did that because the side of the ball that he's responsible for sucks. People are blaming the quarterback for what happened on Sunday. And I'm telling you, it's enough blame to go around. I'm not saying he's without blame. But what I'm saying is this. Matthew Stafford is no different than, say, like if you have a cat or a kitten or a puppy, or you have like children. It is your job to protect them from themselves. All right? That's your job. Protect them from themselves. And when I watched that game on Sunday, I'm saying to myself, why are we paying $13 million to this? Okay, let me bring myself down. I said I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't going to rant. All right? Man, no, he ain't improve Amani Oruwariye neither. That's the sad part. He ain't even look what he did. Amani was healthy. It took him forever to put him in there. Then he started Trufant and Okuda. Okay, first of all, let me just jump to this really quick. Okuda is a safety. I'm gonna say it to you again. Okuda is a safety. Y'all tell me what route did DJ Moore run to get that damn open? Just tell me he did some kind of like Allen Iverson crossover. Tell me he was like, he did some type of juke, something, a Barry set. He just ran past him. And if you go back to my video of Okuda, where I said he's not worth a top 10 pick, I argued that. I said all these free release are killing me softly. Like he gotta beat people at the line of scrimmage and use the sideline. He was giving out free releases. Shout out to you. That's right. Go green, baby. Listen, people, let's get back to the topic. So everybody is blaming the quarterback. Now, here's the next question I want y'all to think about. If it's the quarterback's fault, then tell me what quarterback wins that game on Sunday. Tell me. If it's a quarterback's fault, what quarterback wins that game on Sunday? I have people who are still defending Matt Patricia. Like he don't slap the wife, the kids. He don't spit on the dog. He spit on the baby. They still defending this man. They still are treating him as if though, he didn't do anything wrong. Like this ain't a Matthew Stafford issue. We have two running backs, Kerryon and Adrian Peterson. Kerryon and Adrian Peterson. Why in the hell were we not running the ball more? 33 passes to 17 rushes, 4 from the quarterback. So, in essence, 13 rushes to 33 passes. And it is poor offensive calling, Go Lions. But whose job is it to tell him to sit his ass down? Whose job is that? That's Matt Patricia's job. It's a one-possession game. Tell me, y'all in the chat. Y'all know me. I'm going to keep it 100. Tell me in the chat, how many of y'all did not sit there and go, run, pass? Run, pass. Run, pass. Run, run, pass. How many of y'all did that? How many of y'all sat up there, watched that game, and felt like you can damn near tell what was coming next? Because it was predictable. But if the head coach cannot sit up there and he jumps in when the defense sucked, he should have did that 2 seasons ago. I told y'all after the first season, he was the wrong hire. I knew he was the wrong hire after the first 4 games of the season from the first year. I tried to be optimistic about it, hoping that he would be different. But I'm just saying, the quarterback got sacked 5 times. We're not even going to talk about how many times he just got hit. Yeah, the Lions made a post on Twitter that said that Everson Griffin had 1 sack and 5 quarterback hurries. I wonder what the post was for the Carolina Panthers. Like, I wonder what that was. I wonder what the Carolina Panthers posted on Twitter about their guys and their 5. You realize we went up against probably the worst defense in the league, probably, and couldn't score. And we're talking. Okay. People, if you think Matthew Stafford is a problem, I'll ask you again. Who is the quarterback who wins that? I got people hitting me up talking about we should have got Tua. Did he just get benched? I had to listen to Mike Valenti at the Tua's first game go out there and say that he outperformed Kyler Murray. Then I made a post like, what game was he watching? Like, if Tua was in that game yesterday, getting hit as much as Stafford, you telling me he's still out there living it up? He finna light up the scoreboard? Like, seriously, what quarterback could we have had that gets out of that? Like, I don't get it. My thing is this, and I go Lions. Listen, Go Lions says he's not getting fired. Matty P and Bob Quinn will be there next year. And I listen, Lord is my witness. Okay, you know how y'all watch them little videos and they be like, "Oh my mama," right? Like now they do that. Oh my mama, I'm not gonna cover the Lions if them two still here next year. I'm not playing. If I'm covering them, I'm gonna destroy everything that they do. I'm telling you right now. I'm not rocking with that, bro. It's no way. It's no way. The problems that this team have start with leadership. It starts with leadership. We got Jim Caldwell. Let me read his comments, people. Jim Caldwell is tweeting, right? Jim Caldwell is tweeting. Now I want y'all to understand something. Jim Caldwell don't tweet nothing. The last time Jim Caldwell had a tweet, dinosaurs were on the earth. I mean, that's how rare his tweets are. But after they took that L on Sunday, here's what Jim Caldwell say. Great leadership requires a devotion to task, mission, and ideology that can be understood by watching the man or women in charge leading their lives. Now, I thought about this. If this ain't a shot at the Lions, I don't know what is. This is a shot at the Lions for allowing that idiot to fire him. That's how he's feeling. This is a shot at Bob Quinn for Bob Quinn thinking he was smart for firing him. Now, mind you, as a person who wanted Jim Caldwell gone, I'm just saying, what did he say wrong in this quote? This is a shot at the head coach who came in and tried to throw. Really, he really getting at Matt Patricia. I'm going to tell you why. Because Matt Patricia made that stupid statement that said, and quote, when I got here, there's a lot of work to do. Now, I want y'all to understand something, people. We are blaming the quarterback when this man's record versus rookie head coaches and quarterbacks is and put whatever you want afterwards. He ain't beat a rookie head coach or quarterback yet. Not one. He hasn't beat one. And we are sitting up here talking about the quarterback. Now, let's fast forward. Because there's a whole lot going on. We got all kind of problems, okay? I was listening to my man Beast Morris. I was trying to hop on this live with him, but I was handling some business that came up at the last minute. And it was him and it was another guy. I can't think what the other guy's name was. And they basically was talking about Taylor Decker, the guy who gave up 2 sacks for the first time all season. He hot garbage now. He hot. Could you imagine as a player, that's like That's like being Michael Jordan and not hitting the game-winning shot, and the entire fan base go, "You hot garbage." It's only 5 hot garbage offensive left tackles on the Lions. Taylor Decker, and Taylor Decker because he hot garbage. Like, what is this? What is this? So we went from we going to the ship to we gonna be okay to Stafford trash to Taylor Decker hot garbage to Adrian Peterson is old. They literally, like, I literally heard people on every outlet, I literally heard people on every outlet, bro, that literally just went through it. Luke, we can't even defend the den. It's almost like the win we got at home against. Okay, first of all, let me go back. I got cursed out by half the fan base. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I got cursed out by half the fan base because I basically said that I'm not impressed with the idea of a win as a win. I don't believe this because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be upset. Okay, it's like you getting your favorite person. Say you a huge Holly Band or Beyonce fan, and now you get your one night with Beyonce or Halle Berry, and when you get there, it's all out get out whack. Now, this is what this is to me. How you win a game makes a difference because it tells me what your stamp is. It tells me what your identity is. The man has been here 3 seasons, and not one person can tell me what the hell our identity is besides loser. We already had that. Then we got out of it and got it back. So again, 3 seasons, we don't know what our identity is. 3 seasons, he ain't developed not one single player that we can sit there and go as a perennial player in this league. Not one. I told everybody the trade for Everson Griffin is stupid. Why? Because guess what? They're getting fired at the end of the year, and he doesn't help you win any more games. I was told I was crazy. I told everybody that I don't want Chase Young because he don't give max effort every single down. Right? And I got told I'm batshit crazy. That's what I was told. Right? And I'm watching Chase Young against the Lions, and again, still not giving maximum effort. He didn't give, if you're going to watch the Redskins, Washington football team, if you go and watch them versus the Bengals, he gave way more max effort than he did to us. I'm crazy. I say Okuda's a safety. You mean it's only his first season. The receiver's not even running routes. They just running past him. The dude can tackle his butt off. He's smart. I give him all that. That's why he's a safety. If he goes to safety, he'll be a Hall of Famer. I swear everything I love. The ball skills is there. You give him range to move around and read the quarterback. It's all there. But this whole covering the receiver thing, this not going to work, bro. This not going to work. He's going to be on the Eli Manning train with this rate. You know where it looked like he should be greater, but it's not. Like, and let's talk about this defense. I'm trying not to rant, but let's talk about this defense for a minute. I got people going ham talking about, oh, man, you can't blame the defense on this one. What? The quarterback was so pathetic in PJ Walker in terms of some of them throws he made in the red zone. It was so bad. It was so bad. Right? Like it's not even excusable. And the worst thing about it, they get the turnovers, but I still saw the number one problem. You know what that problem was? We didn't have a linebacker that could stop nothing. If I see Jamie Collins miss one more tackle, I swear, as y'all say, on my mama, I'm gonna just find a way to just drop kick him because it's ridiculous. This is supposed to be your guys. First, the excuse was he's a rookie head coach. All right, we gave him that. Then the excuse was he don't have his guys. All right, we gave him that. Then the excuse was injuries. All right, we gave him that. What's the excuse now? What is it? What y'all gonna tell me next? He didn't eat lunch before he coached? What happened? What y'all gonna tell me next? Y'all gonna tell me that the science went over his head? If it looks like poop, smells like poop, dare I say, feels like poop, it's probably poop. And what we have right now is a head coach who hot garbage. A head coach who really does not understand situational football. We play a guy named PJ Walker who literally gets his first start. So technically he's a rookie. We go against a rookie head coach in Rule, and you get out coach. He didn't even have no offseason, people. Think about this for a minute. Patricia has been here for 3 seasons and has had 3 off seasons with his team. This guy comes in this season, and you know what? I see the names coming up with the Simmons. I was talking to JGB. JGB is like, man, it's been a long time. And I said, listen, we are going to forever compare our players to what we could have had. Like, we could have had Odell Beckham Jr. We could have had Aaron Donald. We could have had Isaiah Simmons. And I'm arguing that it made more sense for us to take Isaiah Simmons because when you watch our linebackers now, all the people who said Jared Davis is hot garbage, pay attention to these other ones. Jelani Tavai out of position and looked like he afraid about life. Half the time, he looked like he trying to run as hard as he want to and just can't get home. Just can't get home. Like, seriously. Now, Benjamin, you know I ain't just not saying that BS. You know I ain't. Listen, I was done after the first season. I was done. People told me I was being negative. I said, okay, I'll try to find the silver lining in it. I tried to. These are coaching issues. And Scott got right. Rule ain't been perfect as a head coach, but he's a rookie head coach. This is the equivalent to what happened with Michigan versus Michigan State. Michigan State has the new rookie head coach, no offseason, no recruiting class, and go up in their house and beat them. Except for in our time, a team who's giving up almost 28 points a game held you to donut, zero, bagel, infinity and beyond going negative the other way. Like, how? How? Like, what? This what we doing? This what we doing? Bless up said, can we draft Fields? I mean, at this point, anybody's on the table, but it doesn't matter who's on the table if you don't have right leadership. See, this is how I look at it, right? Like for example, right? Like, this is gonna blow y'all mind, right? If I were to give y'all right now, a opportunity to win $1 million, and I'm going to tell you, listen, you can get $1 million. All you got to do is pick it up. Y'all first question to me is, pick it up from where, right? And my response should be some form of directions or instructions. Now, I make this little slight analogies for you to understand that we don't know where we're going without direction, right? So who's supposed to lead that direction? The head coach. Who supports that direction? The general manager. And when you go through and you look at this team, what direction have we been going? Like, seriously. Seriously. If you watch Matt Patricia yesterday, you saw him want to ball up and cry. He knows his time is over. He knows this. There's no way. There's no way. And it all started because he came in trying to be somebody he's not. And I gave him credit because even I can tell that he was himself this season. The problem is it's too little too late. Way too late. It's way too late. And like Mars Lennon said, they don't want Rex Ryan here. No, they want the choir boy. They want the rocket scientist. You know why I like Rex Ryan? And Mars the one that brought it to my attention. I thought about it. I said, this makes sense. You know why I like Rex Ryan? Rex Ryan said what he was going to say, right? But Rex Ryan fought for his players. Rex Ryan basically was getting into arguments with ownership and general managers and anybody else who was refusing to sign Darrelle Revis. He was ticked off. He was aggravated, upset, agitated. He was just not with it. On top of that, the competitor in him is not human. That man stayed in the same division because he hates Bill Belichick that much. He couldn't wait for Bill Belichick to have an offseason so he can talk about he let him tell it. Let him tell it. Tom Brady carried all of that. Now, I still think Bill Belichick is a great coach. I just think that they have some other issues going on. Plus, I think Bill Belichick does stuff like this. He'll give up a season because he know what they're gonna do. Fire me for my second bad season in 100 years. But just stay with me for a minute, right? Rex Ryan just wants to beat the best. He wants to go up against the best, right? Now, I'm not saying that Rex Ryan needs to be 100% our next head coach, but he would have been damn better than Matt Patricia. You wanted to get over the hump, you should have brought Rex Ryan here. You could have damn near brought almost anybody else here but this guy. He was never qualified. He was never qualified. I'm literally looking at this team and I'm thinking to myself, how can you have the talent that you have and you do nothing with it? I mean, nothing. Nothing. We're not good at nothing. What's the last thing we've been good at in the last 3 seasons under Matt Patricia? I'll wait. Just tell me one thing. What have we been good at? What's the identity of this team? Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand it. And we as a fan base got to be honest about what happened in that game. What happened in that game is our guy got outcoached. Our players wasn't up to par. You see how fast they took Okudah out after he kept getting ran by? And somebody else made this comment on Twitter and was like, is it just me or does it seem like Okudah falls a lot? When I pointed this out in my video, I was told I don't know nothing about football. I just don't understand this. There ain't nothing we're good at, man. Nothing. But we're blaming the quarterback still. Here go a news flash. We have not been blown out, or shut out, I should say, since 2009. Matthew Stafford's first season. And Matthew Stafford, if I'm not mistaken, was not even in that game. But lo and behold, here we go. Here we go. Like, I don't understand this. Here we go. This is our history. We talk about all the history that's being made right now. This is it. Angelo, listen, you can disagree. I'm cool with that. Listen, I don't mind. Listen, I love when y'all disagree. It's good for conversation. But the reality is when I watch these games, I watch it like I'm preparing to play. I'm looking at it like, okay, where's this going? Like, the in-game situation is so stupid. Let me ask you a question. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. Okay. Now, it is 100% the players' fault for this, but watch this. Whose job is it to tell the players that it's 4th and 1? Watch the snap count. I really believe that Nick Williams jumped offside because he was just ready for the game to be over. I really believe this. He was just ready for the game to be over. Somebody explain to me how the hell we run the ball 6 times in the second half with a 1-possession game. Soon the score got 17-0. They teed off on the quarterback. And you know what our answer was to this? And the head coach was okay with this answer. But you know what our answer was to this? Tight end screen. We ain't called screens damn near basically all season. But now we're going to become the king of the tight end screen. Why you weren't calling that earlier when you know your quarterback hand is jacked up? And if his hand is so jacked up that he's not playing well, why are we paying $13 million to the backup quarterback? Which brings me to my next point, because I got chewed out for this too. Because all I kept hearing is Danny Amendola gonna teach these receivers, man. If he teaching Quintez Cephas anything, please tell him to stop. Please tell him to stop. Quintez Cephas is dropping passes, and I'm not even sure why. I dare somebody come in here and be like, "Oh, it's because they throwing the ball too hard." No. We paid $6 million in a year that I kept telling them. I said, "Dog, look at this draft. You can take any look. Go through the league and look at the rookie receivers. Who ain't playing good? Who ain't playing good? Oh, not a Lions fan. Do you want to come on right now? Do you want to come on right now? Like, let me know. I will get you on here right now because I really want to talk to you because I'm not with it. To me, they could have had Josh Allen yesterday. They were still losing. Brian Burns, a guy I wanted, killed us, and he was coming in on situations. No, like he wasn't even a full-time starter. Situational. Do y'all realize that all our losses, I think we got blew out? like go to the Colts, blowout. Right? Like Minnesota, blowout. The Panthers, blow. You realize that we was in a dogfight, and the only reason we beat the Falcons is because they coach didn't take a knee. Oh my God. The only reason we beat the Falcons is because they coach didn't take a knee. Both defenses was hot garbage. But they coach told the quarterback, we're going to hand the ball off to get the ball in better position for the kicker by getting it to the right. And they ran the ball to the left. I just want you to pay attention. Man, listen, people were screaming for Claypool. I remember we were doing a mock draft. They were screaming for Claypool. They were screaming for Aku and Jeff. They were screaming for these receivers. These are all we could bring it down. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be ranting. I'm just pointing this out. As a fan base, man, we got to stop this blaming the quarterback stuff. We could have had Peyton Manning. We wasn't winning that game. We could have had Aaron Rodgers. We wasn't winning that game. The game plan was that flawed. And you did it knowing that your quarterback had a torn ligament in his throwing hand. The first few throws, I was like, he can't even grip the ball. Then you get the one touchdown. The one guy that I keep hearing everybody tell me, get rid of, Marvin Jones. You get the one touchdown, and you get a penalty. And then I got to hear people say, here go the referees again. If they got the call right, I'm not finna kill the referees. Like, I don't get it. Stafford is a good guy personally, but as a starting quarterback for my franchise, there's no way he would be my quarterback. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Like Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Like I just don't understand this. I don't follow the logic here. Like, why do seriously, if all these quarterbacks were so great, why did they win more? Look at the quarterbacks who have won, who have gotten there. Come on, man. We got to stop this. So he said Stafford sucks, let's be honest. Okay. Yep. This is my dream, people. This is my dream. I want them to get rid of Stafford. Because those 8 games that we lost, that wasn't enough for y'all to realize it. The fact that it took us 9 years to find a quarterback, that wasn't enough for you to realize it. I want them to get rid of Stafford. Then I want them to turn around and keep hiring these same. Matter of fact, don't even hire nobody. Just let Patricia stay. Because many of you wanted to keep him here anyway. Right? Many of you wanted to keep Patricia here anyway. Now y'all want to be backpedaling, acting like y'all shocked about it. Right, Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. But we're going to do this. I want them to keep this same process of hiring, get rid of Stafford, and I'm going to wait to see how many people, because y'all don't know it. I keep mental Rolodexes of everybody who say something crazy. Okay? So why haven't Stafford won a divisional title yet? Oh, this is an easy answer. Give me something harder, Don. Give me something harder. You want to know why he ain't won it? I'm finna tell you why he ain't won a division. Because the Lions don't know how to hire coaches who can do situational football. The Lions didn't hire the right people. And then on top of not hiring the right people, they don't always draft appropriately. Like, I remember when we got Cliff Averill, and I watched him in like the first game, and I'm like, why he not starting? It took me forever to put him in. The same thing with DeAndre Levy. Like, us as a fan base can draft better for this team than what these supposed experts have been hired to do. So when he's not winning the division, you got to keep in mind, the Lions have been in position, like this season, to control their own destiny. And they go out and lay eggs and do dumb stuff. And the first thing you can look at is the coach. How many times has Stafford been in position with his destiny in control? Do you not remember when we went against the Seattle Seahawks and Stafford had broken fingers on his throwing hand and threw the ball 45 times? You forget that. He ain't winning the division because guess what? There ain't a team around him to win it. Now, let's go over to Patrick Mahomes, right? Because that's how everybody want to compare him, right? Oh, no. First of all, let me backpedal. Let's go over to Russell Wilson because everybody want to tell me about Russell Wilson. The last 3 to 4 weeks, that man been hot garbage. And I ain't hear nobody say nothing about that. Nope. We ain't going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that. The quarterback don't have a record. Okay? The quarterback don't have a record. This is the ultimate team sport. It's a reason why you fantasy football players who sit up there and when Aaron Rodgers go down, you don't pick the Packers no more. Because that's one missing piece of the formula. When the receiver go down, you're not so confident no more with those things. It's one piece. This is the ultimate team sport. This ain't even a Stafford thing. This is a look at the whole picture thing. Stop blaming the damn quarterback. We as a fan base, like I keep telling y'all, they listen to us. They watch us. You know how many fans was all hyping up? Man, we get Okuda. We're going to get Okuda. He going to replace Slay. And man, I'm telling you, he's shut down. Then here come little old Luke G making a video saying that Okuda ain't the top 10 pick. Oh, Luke, you crazy. You going to eat them words. They not even running routes on this mother. I mean, you understand me? They not even. He just ran past them. And I told him in the video, he can't cover inside routes. Look how often they call inside routes on Okuda. And then look how far he be trailing. Like, seriously. I mean, seriously. If you could, y'all act like Stafford is Jameis Winston or somebody, or like this is, it's not a quarterback issue. Take a minute, real quick, people. We finna do some. Oh my God, here we go. Okay, not a Lion fan, but why did they win with Eric Kramer? Because they ran the ball. Because they had a defense. And they had a head coach who actually made adjustments in Wayne Fontes. That's why. That's the main reason. They had a threat at running back, and they used that threat at running back to open other things up, which all good teams do. It's how New England has won so many times. And why they lost to the Giants, who also ran the ball and played defense and told Eli, don't do too much. Every quarterback in the league that is asked not to do too much has more success. Why? Because they are not the main focal point. They're not. That's why. I mean, seriously. Like, I didn't hear not one thing about Russell Wilson, and that dude was hot garbage for the last 3 weeks. I'm a Seahawks fan. Man had nine turnovers in 3 weeks. Not one thing, people. Not one. And these wasn't even just like accidental turnovers. These were just straight garbage. This is what this is. I'm just pointing out to y'all, as a fan base, they listen to y'all. They heard y'all when Matt Miller was here. He said he would listen to the fans, and the fans wanted Charles Rogers. So what we got? Charles Rogers. The fans wanted Mike Williams. So what we got? Mike Williams. Here go Bob Quin. I told y'all, listen, you can't let him do his third year. He gonna be on panic mode. He gonna go against the formula. He went against it. I keep telling y'all Okuda's a safety. No, he's not. DJ Moore ran past him all game. I remember I made a statement that said, I think Arnett is more battle tested than Okuda. Oh, you crazy. Arnett was running step for step. Step for step with Tyreek Hill. Step for step with Tyreek Hill. This is crazy. Look at this. 20-0, and they're blaming the quarterback. The defense gave up points, but they're blaming the quarterback. We run the ball 13 times, but they're blaming the quarterback. Your head coach ain't had a winning season in 3 seasons, but we're blaming the quarterback. Your offensive line allows for the quarterback to get hit multiple times, sacked 5 or 6 times, but we're blaming the quarterback. The center, who's our Pro Bowl centers, gets his first bad snap. God, I'm going to let him slide. But that was a bad snap, and we're blaming the quarterback. We have receivers dropping passes. TJ Hockenson dropping passes. But we're blaming the quarterback. We are talking about a guy who has given up his first sacks in this season, and he's hot garbage. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Listen, Hansho CJ, you ain't gonna get me mad at the truth. You ain't gonna get me mad at the truth. But tell the truth. Did you think y'all was gonna do that coming into that game? I know you didn't. Don't lie like that. Don't lie like that, Hansho. You know that you probably just as shocked as I was. Like, we went in there, we didn't just beat them. We whooped them. Like, seriously. And the sad part is, what can we say to the Panther fan base when we don't score? The kicker missing field goals, we blaming the quarterback. Linebackers missing tackles, we blaming the quarterback. Linebackers can't cover. That's all I kept hearing about Jared Davis. Well, he ain't been out there. They still can't cover. You know what would have been nice if we actually had a linebacker who was 6'4", about 240 pounds, and ran a 4.3. Oh, we could have had him. He's over there in Arizona. But we're blaming the quarterback. Okay. And listen, let me go back on something. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I was absolutely wrong, people, about Darrell Bevell. I just knew that Darrell Bevell had learned from his ways and was going to run the ball. Everything they was doing was leading up to it. And what does he do? He showed us that for the first couple of times, and like always, get away from it. Now, whether that's being told to him, like that, or not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is a coaching issue. Now, watch this, y'all. I'm going to show y'all how crazy this is. We're going to get a good coach, right? We're going to get a good coach, and it's going to be the total opposite. We're going to get a good coach and not have a quarterback, and y'all going to be mad. Y'all going to be mad. But if you get the right players and the right coach, you can do a lot of great things. You can do a lot of great things, man. Hey, Hansho CJ, you ain't got to listen. He a Panthers fan, and he telling us what the problem is. I know. I wanted him fired to the first season. I mean, you ain't got to tell me. Got out, bro. His record against rookie head coaches and rookie quarterbacks is and you put whatever number you want there because he ain't won nothing. Put whatever number you want. Isaiah Simmons been trash. Yep. He been trash. I told you I keep a mental Rolodex to this. Look, Gray, Isaiah Simmons is just as bad as Okuda. Okay. The guy just started getting snaps, people. Y'all realize this? He was getting less than 15% of the snaps before the last 2 weeks. Y'all realize this, right? Come on now. Stafford is only good when he has to be. What? Those fourth quarter comebacks were where is that type of competitiveness at throughout the entire game? Instead of you asking that question, ask the question is why is the coach not doing that throughout the game? Why they keep on leaning on the guy That's the quarterback. I'm going to show you some more proof that this is not true. I'm going to show you some more proof about this. We had Barry. They rolled him to the dirt. Had Calvin. Rolled him to the dirt. Now we riding Stafford to the dirt. If you look at all our superstar players, they rolled them to the dirt. Right? And most of them don't even want to associate with this team. You got Calvin Johnson on podcasts talking about he wish he could have played for the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Now, you're going to say that's because of Stafford. No, it wasn't. He ain't got no problem with Stafford. He had a problem with the Lions organization and their inability to bring in people with vision, with leadership. Dude, let it go. Stafford is trash. 11 years, nothing to show but garbage stats. I know. Listen, I'm agreeing with you. 78 kicks, I'm agreeing with you. I want him to be gone. Yep, I want him to be gone. And when the next guy come in, I want to wait for y'all to destroy him too and blame that quarterback. But one thing you're going to learn, like everybody else learned, when they was all talking about get rid of this person, get rid of that person, you're going to be wishing he was here when it's all said and done. I want him gone. Everybody think Trevor Lawrence going to come in here and save the day. Okay. Everybody was hyping up all this other stuff that ain't get the truth. My point of doing this is to say to you as a fan base, if everything is the quarterback's fault and that's the answer to it, then I still got to go through and look at leadership and say, well, why they ain't get a quarterback? Right? Because, I mean, that's your answer to it, right? Get a quarterback. It still go back to the head coach and the general manager not getting a quarterback, right? But then he get the quarterback and they put him in too early and he gets sacked 5 times and hit more than 15. And now you're wondering why you going to set him up like that. He's shell shocked. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This fan base to me is almost comical. We got to stop this. Now, it says, Luke, besides the coaching staff, what else would you blow up on this team? Man, hold on. Oh, this is a great question. Everything. Every single thing. You know why? Because whoever comes in, and I said this the moment we kept him for that third season, whoever comes in gets a clean canvas. They can do whatever they want. Seriously. They can do whatever they want. So whoever, they need to blow everything up. Because guess what? We have expansion teams who are ahead of us, and that's not good. The Jacksonville Jaguars went from being garbage to good to garbage, and they already went back to being good, and we blew them out with multiple injuries. You can't lose to no damn Panther team that don't have no Christian McCaffrey, don't know Teddy Bridgewater, and I'm not even going to talk about what did Everson Griffin do? The best of their linemen were out. What did Everson Griffin do for real, for real? Seriously. What was Danny Amendola? The $6 million, everybody can go. Blow it all up. Blow it all up. But if the next head coach come in here, right? If the next head coach come in here, and that head coach is sitting up here right now looking, and he said, I'm keeping Stafford, I'm not going to kill him for that. Because it makes sense that if I draft a quarterback, let him sit. Aaron Rodgers sat. Everybody forget Aaron Rodgers is sat for like 2.5 seasons. Y'all forget that. Y'all forget that. They had no desires of starting Russell Wilson. That was an accident. They had no desires of starting Dak Prescott. That was an accident. That shows you that a lot of these teams don't even be knowing what they have on their own roster. They just accidentally fall into something and go, oh, I didn't know he going to be like that. Right? I mean, when Tom Brady was taken in the 6th round, he wasn't supposed to be a starter. That was an accident. Drew Bledsoe was supposed to be the starter. Right? So all these accidents happen for us to see players. Right? And now we see these accidents happen, we tripping. But you go to the teams who did it the right way. Actually build the team first, then add the quarterback, i.e. Kansas City. Then you get something different. I came on here because I had, a problem with Lions fans. Because I don't think y'all know what y'all want. They listen to y'all, so y'all tell them what y'all want. Y'all want Stafford gone? He'll be gone. Then you tell about some. I mean, it's some. I ain't gonna lie. It's some people in this chat who I have seen on other people's pages before I got on YouTube. A few of them that I have literally read their comments, who was all happy that Ndamukong Suh was gone. And I was pissed because Ndamukong Suh gave us identity. He gave us respectability. Name me the guy that they show up to, talking about they got to stop on the Lions defense now. They don't even shy away from Okudah. It took the worst performance from Kyler Murray for us to get a win against Arizona, and we still barely won. Oh, man, listen, wait. You say they was happy that Slay, man, listen, not only were they happy Slay was gone, they was happy we had Okudah to replace Slay. They was happy we had Desmond Trufant, who I said, man, that dude stay hurt, and he was hurt this season. Who I said, yeah, he ain't been the same since he got injured. And I was told I'm crazy. I'm just saying. Now, you say they don't listen to us. Okay. All right. When's the last time they were able to predict the Lions draft pick? Since Bob Quin has been here. It wasn't until this year where they predicted it way out that it's going to be Jeff Okudah. And then the Lions took him. Why? Because I was on Twitter. I was on Instagram. I was on all those different social media feeds. And people like, man, we get Okudah, forget Slay. Get Okudah. They listen. You don't think they do. They listen. I promise you they do. I promise you they do. They listen. The bottom line is this. This team, okay, you're defending a guy that's 957. We don't win because fans like y'all care about he threw the ball 300 yards, but we took the L. Nah, I'm not defending the guy. This is my question. Let me ask you this, Fred. Let me ask you this. If the running back has a bad knee, right? Like he got a knee injury, a torn ligament in the knee, and they run him 40-something times and throw the ball 15, aren't you going to ask the question of, why are you running him so much? You know he hurt, right? So when I go through and I watch this last game, and he got a torn ligament in his hand, and I'm asking, why are you throwing the ball so much when you got Adrian Peterson and Kerryon Johnson? Why are you calling 4 runs directly fitted for the quarterback? Right? Quarterbacks don't have records. This is the problem with this fan base. Y'all really believe that quarterbacks have records. Well, watch this. Go and Google it and tell me when they started giving quarterback records. Go and look it up. It's going to blow your mind because this is something that they did because they realized that they can do this thing called fantasy football and y'all eat it up. There is no such thing as a quarterback win-loss record. I guess it's Drew Brees' fault when the referees blow a bad call or when the kicker misses a field goal. It's their fault. Come on, man. Y'all as a fan base still doing this? 9-57 is his record. That's his record. 9-57. The quarterback got a record. Come on, bro. You know, I mean, look, this is a Panther fan. Y'all talking about quarterback records, and we got a Panther fan saying y'all need a new coach. Speak to him. And O-line, they working on it. It should be no way a coach loses to a backup XFL quarterback and college coach. But we talking about the quarterback and his record. Boy, I tell you. Now, you don't hear me doing that. Benjamin, you know I don't do that. I don't do that when they win. It's because of them. I go through and I evaluate. Matter of fact, that Falcons game, I thought that was the best coached game that Matt Patricia ever did in his entire time in Detroit. The best. He haven't had a performance like that since, if not ever. I give praise to where it's supposed to be at. I give it to where it's supposed to be at. No, ain't nobody going to be in here blaming Herbert for the Chargers being 3-7. Ain't nobody finna do that because the quarterback record ain't a real record. It's stupid. And I'm not even defending Stafford. I'm talking to the fan base who keep pushing rhetoric that's not real, like quarterback records. Or we lost 20-0 because of Stafford. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Who cares what a Panther fan? The guy, I do. His team won. His team won. I do. I care what the Panthers fan think. His team won. And not only did his team win, it won with somebody that we just heard about this week. I bet you they won't win the next Sunday with that quarterback. Like, they didn't have no Christian McCaffrey. I think it was J-Mo who was like, that Panther game scared me. But he was thinking that was going to be like Teddy Bridgewater and Christian McCaffrey with DJ Moore and all them. Nope. No Christian McCaffrey. None of that. Like, come on, man. Man, Rex, I know they listen to us. I know they listen to us, bro. They listen to us. The players listen to us. I know they do. Like, seriously. Like, I know they listen to us. You ain't got to tell me. Right. If the team win, the team win. I don't do win-loss records for quarterback. That's not a real stat, bro. It's just not. What defensive rookie came after Chase Young has been better than Okudah? Are you serious right now? What defensive player came? Okay. Where do you want me to start? Arnett has been better than Okudah. Damian Arnett, the guy over there playing cornerback for the Raiders, he's been better than Okudah. You want me to keep going? You want me to keep naming people? How about Quin, the Carolina Panthers safety, has been better than Okudah? You want me to keep going? I mean, you saying it like you had something up the sleeve or something. Who's been better than Okudah since? It's a terrible pick unless they move him to safety. If they don't move him to safety, then it's not gonna do nothing. What do you like? Are we doing this for real? You want me to go through and name all the defensive players who have been playing out like better than him? Because there's a lot. And I'm not killing Okudah as a player. I'm saying he's not a cornerback in this league. DJ Moore did not run a route, man. He just ran past them. Go and look at his first game. Go and look at any game he had where it's a route runner. He was getting killed in the Falcon game. Y'all forget that because he made a tackle. Y'all forget that. Come on, man. Come on. Just look at this. Look at this. Listen, Cam, you know me. You know me. Like you said, it's not that Okudah is bad. It's more that the coaching that isn't put him in the right spot to win his match. That's the problem. That's my problem. Go and show me in the league all the cornerbacks who have been taken and show me which ones play as far off as Okudah. Find me one. Give me one that play as far off a receiver as Okudah does. Not one. And as Soda Boy said, you never take a cornerback that high with a third pick. If he's the right pick, I'm cool with it. But that wasn't the right pick for the third overall. One, the learning curve is different. Two, even Okudah himself said that, yeah, he's been struggling because the adjusted to the speed and stuff. Okudah himself admitted that he has not been as good as he could, that there's a different breed of players here. Oh, look, we got all the excuses for Okudah. Okudah's a rookie with no D-line pressure and no safety help. We would have to help they move his butt to safety. He's a safety. Okudah knows how to attack him. Who has he attacked? Bruh. Okay. Who has Okudah? What matchup has Okudah won? Tell me the receiver matchup that Okudah won. Please tell me. Please tell me. Ridley killed him. Jones killed him. Devontae Adams killed him. Scantling killed him. Who has he won a matchup against? Who? He's a safety. I'm just saying. He's a safety. He got killed by a receiver I never even heard of on the Packers. I still don't know who this receiver is. He just cooked him. Like, I'm serious. Like, seriously. Go and look at Minnesota. He didn't even cover Jefferson. They kept him away from Jefferson. He covered, like, I think Adam Thielen or somebody. Like, come on, bro. DeAndre Hopkins did him dirty. This man need all kind of help. I'm just pointing this out to y'all. That's all. You know. Like I said, man, I just wanted to come in here and not really rant, but I just wanted to let y'all know as a fan base, we got to do better. We got to stop talking about it's the quarterback. It's the quarterback. There ain't no quarterback we're bringing in here who's going to magically fix these problems. And like I said, I know I was going to tick some people off. I already knew that was coming. Oh, you saying QBs know how to attack him because he's the obvious choice. He's the obvious choice. Did you see him? Hold on. Did you see him get juked in that Panthers game? That boy, listen, he got juked so hard, his soul was still standing there looking at the body fall like, damn, I got killed on that one. Like, that's how, did you see that? Did you see that run where he caught the ball on the sideline? My man cut inside, and Okuda basically just looked and was like, that just happened. I'm just pointing out to you to his safety. I knew I was going to piss off a few people. I'm cool with that. You know, this is a holiday weekend. I want to talk some football. I couldn't do it yesterday. It was busy. I'm going to probably be busy all this week, you know. But I'm just saying, look, how many of those passes are contested catches? Like, for real, when you look at, say, for example, like the catch radius, they're not contested. They're not like tight coverage catches. These people are, man, it was a play in the Falcons game. Ridley ran an inside route. He was at least 5 yards behind Ridley, and Ridley stepped out of bounds. I can't wait for Stafford to be gone. Because the fan base, I'm going to wait to see y'all excuses. Because the first one who come out that I remember who said something about Stafford, and we get another quarterback and it's not working, I'm gonna be the first one I'm gonna look at y'all and be like, what's your excuse now? We need a good coach. Let him get a new DB coach. The defensive coordinator supposed to have been a DB coach, remember? I'm telling you, he needs to be a safety. You gonna leave him at cornerback, he gonna end up being Eli Apple. I'm trying to help you. So, you know, and if the issue is he ain't got no help, then I'm telling you that the problem still falls on head coach and still falls on general manager. I don't want to keep y'all too much longer, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to come in here and kind of let it be out. Like I said, you know, I'm just gonna put it out there that listen, we got to stop blaming the quarterback. We've been blaming the quarterback since '91. And every time we lose, it's Charlie Batch's fault. You know, I mean, we ain't had a quarterback that ain't been blamed yet. I don't get it. And everybody that I talk to who's not a fan of this team or who's been in the league, they all like Stafford is a legit quarterback. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this fan base. I'm like, I don't either. I mean, listen, quarterback records. I mean, we doing this for real. Kickers missing kicks, but it's quarterback fault. This is crazy. People fumbling the ball. Like, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers just lost because their receiver fumbled the ball. That loss goes on his record. That's his fault. What is it? For throwing it to him? I mean, where do we stop this lie at? Like, what is this? This is a straight lie, man. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. And once we do better, we'll be better. And it starts off with direction. Y'all stay positive, man. I'm going to leave y'all with a positive quote today. And as always, you know, try to leave y'all in high spirits. Just because you arrived to your destination does not mean that you have made it safe. It's the work you put in afterwards that determines your success. And too often, we get ourselves in a position where we get comfortable enough because we feel safe. But it's at those moments that we are at our most vulnerable state, and we have to remind ourselves that the journey continues. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my members of the DSA. Please stay tuned with me. I got some more stuff coming. And as always, don't be no chump. Please do your research. I'm out.